It has nothing to do with views. It has nothing to do with algorithm. It has nothing to do with viewer retention or subscribers. It's basically got to do with... Hello and welcome to the 13th of June. I am on my way to have my little tattoo on the back of my neck. I don't know how big I'm gonna go. I don't know. I was talking about it with the girls at the gym and I was going, I just want a little tiny one. They were going, oh, what's the point? What is actually the point of getting a little tiny one? So you're wobbling about, oh, I need to really go and get my camera fixed. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. So I've been to the gym. Oh, you're wobbling about. I think I need to stop the car and vlog because you're wobbling about everywhere. Anyway, I've been to the gym. I've done my LBT and I've done my yoga this morning. I've been really, I feel as if I've worked extra hard this week at the gym. I think you're gonna fall off. Right, I'll talk to you later because this is not safe. Okay, that's me arrived for the tattoo. What was I saying before I switched the camera off? Yeah, I was at the gym this morning and I did my usual classes and I can't remember what I said, but yeah, the girls were saying what's the point of getting a tattoo if it's tiny. And I'm going to say they normally do like a stencil type thing first and put it on, so we'll see. Anyway, the weather's just been absolutely awful here. It started off sunny today. It was the first morning, actually started off quite nice, and it looks as if there's going to be a downpour. So back is my Palm Springs Mini, and I don't really have very much in it. I'm just going to carry my camera in it. Don't know why, because I won't take that out probably. My purse, my phone. That's all I have with me. Can you tell I'm nervous, people? I'm nervous. I'm a nervous mama. Also, I've got a sore tooth. So basically it's not sore like as I'm talking to you, but it gets sore if I eat something hot or cold. So I phoned up this morning and I tried to get an emergency appointment. My dentist isn't in, and I don't know what time did I phone up. Must have been about 8:15, and they've used up all the emergency appointments by this point. So I have to phone up tomorrow morning for them to try and book me in. But honestly, it's the attitude of the receptionist. I don't know if they just feel as if everybody they're going to speak to is going to give them a hard time, so they just have an attitude to kind of remain in control of it. But I was like, wait a minute here, I'm asking you a question and you are speaking to me like I am a child. Please don't do that, okay? Please. Honestly, I can't cope with them. I mean, I know some people must give them a hard time, but don't assume everybody's going to speak to you in that manner. Anyway, let's go in. Well, I've got a bit of a distance to walk. Let's go and do this. Okay, tattoo is done. It was absolutely fine. Took 10 minutes and it's done, and it is beautiful. I'll put a picture up how it looks right now because it looks raw, but yeah, I'll film it in a couple of days when it's settled down. I've got cling film on it just now. Okay, that's it. Hello. The camera's having difficulties focusing on me because my face is so white. Hello and welcome to the 15th of June. Having one of those days, one of those do everything days. So I've dyed my eyebrows. I've got a hair mask on. I've got a face mask on. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got a face mask on. I've got an Estee Lauder face mask. It's Estee Lauder Clear Difference Purifying Exfoliating Mask. So it's got like wee bits in it, and I'm just going to wash it off with my Real Techniques sponge, which I got, remember, before I went on holiday to Cyprus, and I thought it was a beauty blender type thing, but it wasn't. It's actually a cleansing sponge, so I'm going to take that into the shower with me. This is now empty. It was just a wee sample that I had, so I'm going to put that into my empties. I've said before in other videos that I do like Estee Lauder products, and I've always liked any of these wee freebie masks that I get. I like them. I've taken off my nail varnish as well. That's the mask you can see all over my fingers, and I've put oil on my nails, the Essie oil, and that's it. I'm gonna go and jump into the shower now. Rico has been out working extremely hard. He's been cleaning all the driveway. It's taken him all day, and we have a really big driveway, like you can fit loads of cars in our driveway. You know, when you've got 3 sons, 3 cars, van, our car, that's why we needed a big driveway. Anyway, so it's Saturday and I've done my 3 classes. Just putting the bedding down because I've hoovered the whole house. I did my 3 classes. I did my usual on a Saturday, high rock spin and core blast. Next week is the charity thing, and this time I'm doing 45 minutes of high rocks, 45 minutes of circuits, 45 minutes of spin and a 5k run. Why? I have no idea. So, for charity, of course I do. That's why I'm doing it, for charity. So that's what I'm doing next Saturday. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. So I've hoovered all the house. I've just generally got the house back to normal. It got a bit crazy yesterday. Fridays my house gets a bit mad because Rico's cooking, so I can't really do very much. I also had Georgie yesterday for a wee while as well, so I kind of got it all together today. I've put kind of carpets into wash, so the carpet that I normally have here, I've got that out on the washing line. The weather's just been awful in Scotland. We've hardly been able to get washing out. I kind of use this room as my drying room. I put the stands out and just put them all out there. The camera keeps washing me out because my face is so white. But yeah, that's it. So I've got the carpet there, batteries flashing. So there's Rico there, exhausted from cleaning the driveway. So he did the slabs a few weeks ago, and what a difference. How they've come up, they've really come up really well. Let's see if we can see the driveway. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. As you can see on that side where it's drying, you can see there, look, it's that face mask again. You can see there where it's drying. Oh wow, looks great. And I'm going to go and have my shower, and then I'm going to clean your face. Yes, you're due a face clean, my baby. She's like, come on, Daddy's been out all day. Normally he throws the ball for me, and he hasn't. Yes, we've had to keep her in because he also treats the driveway with this stuff as well, which is not good for dogs, so that needs to dry in before Lily's allowed out. So she's not happy about that. Right, let me go and get myself together and then we'll chat after. The hair mask I've got on is a Lush one. It's jasmine and henna. My head's gone like really stiff now because I've had it on for so long. I just put it on and then got on with everything. Right, let's go and have a shower. Okay, that's everything done. I'm feeling fresh. The only thing that's weird is I have no chains on. I have no chains on because of my tattoo. So today is Saturday. I've exercised. I exercised the day after. I actually don't even feel as if I've got one. Can we see it? I don't know if you can see it. There, it's there. I hope it's focusing because I have no idea. But yeah, it's there. I absolutely love it. I'm actually really gutted I can't see it. Honestly, I wish, it's such a beautiful tattoo. I wish I could see it. But for me, that's what tattoos are about. They're about me knowing they're there, like my little one here, and not kind of everywhere. But at least with this one, I can see it. But that one, I can't see it. I have to really make a point of seeing it. And yeah, that's I think I was a bit frightened as well of you know, a bigger tattoo, and I thought I'll put it somewhere where it isn't exposed, but the problem with that is I can't see it, but I love the positioning of it, because that's what I wanted. I mean, when I said to my sister, I want it almost to look like, you know, like when you sometimes see a gold chain just coming down the back of your neck. I think her positioning is absolutely perfect, and she really is really a really good tattooist. Doesn't like, she was almost telling me to slow down, we've got the time to do this. I'm shaking my Chanel. Here's what I've decided to go in with today. We are going in with 887 Metallic Bloom. That's what I'm going in with today. So yeah, I'm gonna also Rico's cooking one of my favourite meals today, so clams with bulgur wheat. Absolutely, oh, it's really one of my favourites. So I'm going to share the recipe with all of you, but at the moment George has just come round, so he's helping Rico build the table. Remember, we had the problems and they've sent out new parts for the table now. That's, ooh, so this is kind of an orangey colour. I'll show you once I've finished. Yeah, honestly, that's what I was saying to Rico, you know, we spend so much time trying to get the garden sorted for the summer months, and by the time you've got it sorted, it's winter and time to start putting everything away again. Honestly, it just, everything house garden takes so long to do. So I've been doing these chit chats, standalone chit chats, with regards to messages that I've been getting from a certain YouTuber, and the YouTuber has sent me another message, but I'm kind of like, I've kind of had enough of it, so I'm sure everybody else has had enough about it as well. As much as it gets much better views than my vlogs does, getting these types of chit chat videos, and I actually really enjoy a chit chat video. But when I did the other ones, I was like, woohoo! You know, when you're excited to tell a friend something, that's what it was like. With this, I'm not excited to tell my friend about it. It's like, oh really, okay, right, move on. Kind of that way is how I'm feeling about it now. I'm here doing my own thing and I'm quite happy doing that. I've never been one to be a part of cliques. I don't like cliques. I don't like, you know, when you feel as if you need to be part of a group. It's not my thing. I'm here doing this as a hobby, something that I really enjoy doing. I'm loving it. Yeah, so this is honestly and truthfully for me a hobby. A hobby. It's a hobby, people. It's a hobby. But it is nice to see my numbers grow, and that's for no other reason but for me. And I've said this before, when you watch your subscriber count rise, it's like a pat on the back, and that's the only reason I like to see my subscriber count grow. And I do like it, I do get excited. I mean, as you, those of you that have been with me for a while, you know how slow it's grown, but that's fine, that's fine. We are a wee community, we are a close-knit community, you and I enjoy it. So, but yeah, if you've landed on this video and you want to join the community, we welcome anybody and everybody, people here. So yeah, hi, editing Andri here, just interrupting the vlog because I've edited a whole big section out of my chit chat here, because I recently uploaded a chit chat video, and a lot of what I had discussed on the chit chat video I was discussing here, so I didn't want to repeat it for you, my best friends that watch my vlogs, because I know on the chit chats you get the randoms that come along that don't normally watch me, but here on my vlogs I know it's my special people that watch. So I've edited all that out, and just to give you an understanding, right, of what I was talking about, I'm gonna read the message I don't know if you're going to be interested, but if you've been watching the chit chats and you'd watched my last chit chat where I kind of went into what YouTubers had been saying and blah blah blah, just want to give you this message here just so you, my special friends, know what's going on. So this comes from the same YouTuber that has been giving me all the information that I have been sharing. So this person says, in response to other YouTubers talking about money and fees, they have absolutely no idea in which direction I'm explaining it to you. The way they know the information of earnings and fees is pretty much based off the YouTube platform of an algorithm and or negotiating for collaborations, sponsorships with brands. The type of contracts that I am talking about is completely based on international talent management. I have had a publicist for 5 years and 4 talent agency for everything, including social media personalities. You pay through the nose for exposure like this. None of the YouTubers commenting on your video have any idea about this. My management I've been signed to with negotiate for nothing less than 5k US, obviously because they get a cut. But I was paid much more money, and not just about the brands, it's about the traffic. So technically speaking, traffic, otherwise known as cookies, is what the internet runs on. So following everyone's path, when you collect that information, you can then sell it for a lot of money. So naturally, there are management agents out there that want to accumulate it to be sold, so they have social media personalities on their books to accumulate for it. It has nothing to do with views. It has nothing to do with algorithm. It has nothing to do with viewer retention or subscribers. It's basically got to do with a publicist, management agency. In other words, you could not click on anything to do with me without it paying them. So naturally, I, otherwise known as talent, got a big check to circulate traffic. It's a huge side of the internet that people don't see, especially YouTubers, as their full-time job. But that's how you get headhunted. Okay, so when I was referring to making a chit chat video, it was about that. But to be honest, I didn't really fully understand it. I understand the bit about cookies and all of that, when we click and cookies and I get that. But how it works with regards to YouTubers and all of that, it got rather complicated for me, and I decided to leave it alone. I don't normally leave things alone, but I decided to leave this one alone. But I just wanted to share it with you, my people. As I always say, the people that watch my vlogs are my true people, and not the ones that are jumping on just to on the chit chats. But the unfortunate thing, it's those videos that get the views, like I've said. But yeah, if it got a bit complicated in the vlog, it's because I edited a lot of that information out, because I went on to I'm retired, I do this for a hobby. I said hoggy again. Hobby, blah blah blah, and I've already chatted about that in the original chit chat video. Right, should we get on and see what Rico's gonna cook up for us? And don't forget, this is all allegedly and all done for entertainment purposes and nothing based on fact. You know, all that jazz that Jacob has taught me. Yeah, this is how much of a chit chat we're gonna get out of this video. But I'm excited to share Rico's recipe. It is really delicious. If you like seafood, I know a lot of people are allergic to seafood, but if you like seafood, oh, clams, boggleby, and a glass of wine is just perfect. Anyway, I feel really weird. I feel so weird without my chains, but I don't want to put any on just in case they interfere with my tattoo and they swing round and scratch and all of that. I actually feel naked without any chains, people. Nails are done, and I think my new dining set is done as well. Let's go and have a look. What? Looks quite small, doesn't it?
On that chair, pick that one up.
Okay, so here we have clams, we have bulgur wheat, we have onion, we have crayfish, and we have vermicelli.
Correct.
Okay, we have Rico's red wine, and we have one pot. So what are you going to do first, Rico?
I'm going to put the onion in.
It's going to fry the onion.
Yeah.
This is to make the bulgur wheat, isn't it?
Yes, I'm going to put the onion in.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to put the vermicelli in. Okay, I'm going to season it. And then I'm going to add the clams and the bulgur wheat.
Right.
Okay.
And that's it?
Yeah, I was going to put the crayfish in, but I've changed my mind. I think I'll just grill them.
Okay. So we've got some olive oil going into the pot. So just to saute the onions.
Yeah.
And then the bulgur wheat, not the bulgur wheat, the vermicelli. Where is it? Here it is, here. So onions, vermicelli. So I'm just nibbling on this parmesan, egg and cottage cheese bread. It's nice, but people, it's not bread. I mean honestly. Right, this is bread. This is real bread. This is sourdough. Okay, what are we doing? Onion going into the olive oil. Okay, Rico decided to add how many cloves of garlic?
3 or 4.
3 or 4 cloves of garlic, because we like garlic. It is optional. He's now added the vermicelli to the onion and garlic and olive oil and frying that up. My mum used to call that adoccinisi, which means redden it, if the actual translation. So what we would call brown it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Exactly. Watch it burn it.
He's added some wine. This is when Rico starts changing recipes. This is what my mum wouldn't be doing at this point. Personally, I've never seen wine in Bushgori before.
There you have. Okay.
Clams have gone in. And remember, any that don't open get thrown away. Tomato. This is what Rico uses, and we actually get this from Home Bargains. And there's no scada in it, people. Add in the parsley. And in goes the bulgur wheat. And honestly, one of my favourite meals.
Touch more stock.
Water.
Look how we've got water in it. Got the kettle boiled. Not too much though.
people like recipes and quantities and things like that. So I'm going to show you a recipe from one of my favourite Cypriot cookbooks that, and if you've been here for a while, you know that my auntie sent me. So I think they use snails in their recipe, but obviously we're using clams.
Yeah, what? You can have them without.
Or without. So I'm just gonna put the camera on this recipe, and if you want to try it, you can adapt it and you can add the wee extras that Rico has added as well. So credit where credit is due. This is the traditional recipe of Cyprus book. So whenever I want to look up any of my mum's recipes, just to kind of remind me, this is the book. So this is the recipe they have here. There we go. And then that's just plain bulgur wheat pilaf that you can do as well. There we go. Okay, Rico has added the crayfish as well, and he's just now going to cover it. That cooks. He's going to chop up a salad. Dress it with olive oil, vinegar, salt and pepper, and that's it. There we go. People, it's absolutely delicious crayfish. And the bulgur wheat is